keep hearing these conversations with men and myself. And it just seems like it was such a good friendship, and I miss that. I always have male friends. I don't know if some of that shit went a little too far, but I miss that. I don't hear a lot of conversations with women, and it fits. Some of you bros are just unbelievable. Unbelievable. What's this? Grace. Oh, Grace. Okay. Look. Oh. Okay. Grace. Lean. Tell me about Grace. Truth. Five of Wands. Fight. Violent. Karma. Oh, this could also be, and I'm not just saying this because I believe that that's my name and I'm not Teresa, that I'm actually Grace. Fight, this is part of your destiny. And it could not even be Grace a name. It could just be that there are people who they move in a graceful way. These would be hitmen and women, methodical, graceful, that is part of their destiny. They're fighters by nature. Lost. Lean, lost. Oh, maybe somebody was heavier and they lost weight. This is, and be unforgettable. I also see grave. It could be grave as well because the V was here. Somebody got one foot in the grave because of lean. And I think they're putting battery acid in the lean. Small amounts each time so that you don't realize. And then what they'll do is they'll have conversations with you and go, yo, are you all right? Are you sure someone isn't putting poison in something? You know how that girl talks about people putting poison, or even how about this? You know, she was talking about people getting diagnosed with cancer and then they get meds for chemotherapy and then they put it in other people's food. Are you sure somebody's not poisoning you? Yeah, it's you. Who's doing it? Who played a part in putting battery acid or poison in the lean? HR. This could be Rhea, Harry, MV. JE. I'm not going to throw that out. Just because. FR. And OM. You can't ingest anything anymore. Even the air is not clean. You can't drink. You can't go to restaurants. They're putting shit in the food. You can't take food off somebody else. You can't breathe in the air. You can't. The water's tainted.
I can go get her.
What do you do at that point? You have to be really careful. I'm just glad I'm not getting high right now. I'm gonna wait until all the people who are putting shit and making all this shit at home, because it got too easy to just make shit at home, till they die. And then all the good shit will resurface again. Ride my face. Well, So on top, we got somebody that's looking like they got one foot in the grave, and they may actually have some shit on their face because they had somebody do that to them. And I think whatever was riding on their face was on many other faces and many other dicks. What's the matter?
I think that this is the right.
Someone feels uncomfortable in this situation. Yeah, I would be careful for you men, I guess, that are just letting any broad sit on your face. I would get a towelette, or what is that, Stridex? And get rude if you have to. It's your face, bro. You know what I mean? Somebody's not showing their face. Where is so-and-so? I don't know. They're not coming out. Again? Thank you. Stand your ground. Excuse me. I want you to sit on my face. I really do. But I need to know, where were you before this? Because let's say this. Let's say that there's a guy that was in her ass before that. And then he was in that. And he didn't want. Now that's on your face. You're going to have to get real technical with this shit. And I don't know what the lean has to do with this. Tell me about stand your ground. 7, it could have been 7 dudes were in this broad before she sat on your face. This reminds me of, is someone's name Tabitha? Only because of this. I see the pregnancy card and they showed me that movie where he's like, I could see the baby's face. Someone could be named Tabitha. Stay away from Tabitha for now. And this isn't for every Tabitha. I don't get angry. You know, you can tell by looking at somebody. But you need to get alcohol. I went to the dollar store the other day and I got a thing of alcohol. It was less than $3. All right, let's get another message for somebody else. Thaddeus. Thad. Is that what they call you? And beg? Why are we begging? Is there a word? Thad? A short way to say that would. A mega Chad. Greatest, most amazing person on this earth. Caring, loving, and respectful. They're going to be begging, or someone's going to be begging. Tell me about this Thad. It could be, is that Ted? Is Thaddeus? What's short? I don't know. That's Theodore. Tell me about this, please. Taurus. This is definitely someone of high honor. Gemini, a master manifester. Something tells me that the whole time you've been manifesting something. And people are going to be begging to be in your life, to be your friend, to be with you. Look at this blessing. God damn. Uh-oh, you manifested something big. It's a wrap. And like your ancestors are handling this shit. Tell me more about this. They're going to want to reconcile. People from your past are going to be begging. Truth. Oh boy. Tell me about this begging boss. Uh-oh. Now either you handled something like a boss and that's why you manifested this entire thing, or you are actually a boss. This could be a mob boss, a cartel boss. Something like that. Is a follower, not a leader. Let's talk about that one. These are 2 different people, I can tell. Tell me about that is a follower, not a leader. This could be followers. These could be a bunch of people from your past that were followers and not leaders, that either act like a boss or could have possibly said that you weren't the boss. Let's do this first. Tell me about the follower, not a leader. There's somebody in particular from your past that knows the truth. KEMC. ANJS. This could be Jersey.
America the country.
Tell me about the boss.
Is also my favorite, but I don't talk about myself in the third person.
Tell me about the boss, please. Tell me about the boss. FR. PE. You may not even know that you're a boss. Is somebody took and swapped your place? I don't care about the followers. All right, tell me about this leader. Cancer. Woman, no. Frank. Is this Fredo? Okay. FRE. W. Freddie, Fredo. Yeah, that's, hello. Hello, right there. What's going on then? Let me put this on so I can get some more information, god damn it. You can tell. The boss is sitting around other men and he's looking at somebody play his part and it just don't fit. I think he's actually sitting there going, am I the fucking, is this really happening? Why do I feel like as they're speaking about things, he knows things. He's finishing sentences and but he's not saying anything out loud. He's just observing. That's what bosses do. They observe. Whoever's playing this, they talk too much. There's no way this cat is a boss. Are you out of your mind? Now, this doesn't have to be a mafia boss. This could actually be a boss of an actual business that he don't even realize he's the boss of. This is someone who has passion for that. You can tell. Was it a woman and a man? This is going to be for multiple people, it feels like. With the bag, that's okay. Is there something that somebody needs to know? A password? Chandler? Bing?
You're obviously very uncomfortable with Mary's catfishing.
Yes. For her safety and just
Okay.
mental state.
Why her safety?
Somebody has your gun as well.
That will be extremely mad, and it's not hard to find out where somebody lives.
Anytime. What's up with the cloud? Is it the iCloud? Oh, hold on. Who are you with, bro? There's someone. Is he in a relationship? Yeah. They're doing something. What would you broads do without black magic? To cloud your judgment. Yeah, get rid of that broad. Okay. Dough. I'm not a big fan of pot. Did someone say that shit? I'm not a big fan of it. Oh, they're showing me somebody who leaves the room when people smoke pot, but she leaves the room to go do other drugs. She does other. Oh, you're such a phony. I'm not a big fan. That's what they're showing me. Do you know how horrible that looks in front of people? Like, just sit there and take it. You know what I mean? Unless you're on parole or probation and you get tested and shit like that, just sit there and freaking take it. Don't be that broad. Oh, nobody likes that one. tell me about this. I'm not a big fan of pot. Scorpio, Pisces. Oh, you dark though. You do a lot of shit in secret, don't you? So let's find out. I'm not a big fan of pot, but I do a lot of dark shit for some cult. Yeah, and I sit here to. Now there could be a Virgo in this. If there's an investigator too, that this woman, it feels like a female, is doing dirty work for. This is wearing a wire. This is whatever this tower moment is. It could even be doing rituals, putting stuff in people's drinks while they're not looking. You have no warmth left. You may need some weed. I'll do anything. I'll do anything for an opportunity. There's definitely magic being done here. Chanting. Let me look online and find out how to do some kind of black magic here. That's what you're doing. She's finding it on Google. There's a lot of dark shit going on in the community, and this person is involved in a lot of it. Confusion spells. This is how she comes in. Hi! Hi, everybody! And then what? Because she struggles to have friends. Because you're phony. Hi, how you doing? Oh, yeah. Very secretive. And because she's been like this, very geeky. I don't know how many friends that she's had in her whole life, but now she wants to be dark. But it's not a transition to dark. I showed up one day as this innocent thing, and the next day they're showing me somebody that showed up. This is my symbolism. She shows up one day as a nun. The next day she shows up in goth clothes. You're not trying to find out who you are, because I think someone used that excuse before. A family member said, "What is going on with you?" I'm just trying to find out who I am. This isn't the way to do it. You're hanging around people in the community. You're playing victim. Park and explain. What's park? Oh. Is it a she? She's doing something for a father or a husband. There's a man here somewhere. He's concerned. Oh. I don't want to get involved because I know karma's a thing, so I'm going to get them to do this shit for me. I'm tired of this shit coming back to me, damn it. I should have used my intuition and just walked the fuck away from something, but I'm still invested in some shit. Oh boy. This is HIV for someone.
Take that away from it. I'm just curious, how does it feel when you're going online pretending to be...
They betrayed someone they're in a relationship with in the past. They were drinking, or this is someone who feels very entitled. I can cheat, but you can't cheat. And something happened, and now they contracted AIDS. They can't show their face. Someone can't show their face because they look sick. And what they did was they got a false diagnosis for cancer because they don't want to tell their wife or their girlfriend that they're actually sick with AIDS or something. This is somebody that was successful. They were a business owner at one point with a wife or something. They were both involved with this, but they fight a lot. And instead of, I don't feel like it's fighting. I think it's silent fighting. Yeah. So when they fight, he goes and hooks up with somebody. I don't know. This could even have been a prostitute or something. This is one of those. Okay, I see you. S&M bondage type thing, because the wife is real fucking like straight laced, and what a bore. But there's no give and take with this one at all. It's totally different. I get it. And then he leaves, she calls him up, or he calls her up. Let's go, let's do this, right? I need you to do this. And then he just leaves her out in the cold. He should have just left. But I don't know if this is a culture thing. It feels like something's tying him to this woman. Now, I don't know how this other one is connected to this, but It feels real Addams Family-ish.
But then there's all this bull around it that ruins it all. You have to feel bad that you
Here's something. The wife who plays Angel is actually doing voodoo.
spot and tell
Oh boy.
I mean, like, I think
She's getting involved in something with a cop.
what you don't like clearly is feeling bad about yourself. But what are the things that
Tell me she's wearing a wire too.
daily life
But what? Tell me the cop's name. What's up with the cop? She's sneaking in somewhere dressed as someone else. KEVM.
makes you feel
Let me flip one more out. I don't know if they were both supposed to come out at the same time.
like you do this thing you love, and then that makes you feel good. It makes other people good, and it makes other people feel
For the guitar,
and like
SE.
the positivity kind of comes back to you. So
So where are we at here? What is this? Oh, are these vapes with pot? Did they hand them out? Could be some poison in there. That's what it is. Ding, ding, ding. So I just exposed a whole bunch of other shit here. But really what it was is, I'm not a big fan of poison disguised as pot vapes. Okay, let me pause this. We'll clear that and get to something else. Moving right along. Friends don't like them. Illegally on unemployment. What's with this now? Why don't your friends like you? You're beautiful. Taurus? Aquarius? Well, it looks like your friend's health are deteriorating. Well, they like seeing you stressed out. Here's you on a natural tip. Hey, look at me. Wake up all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. And they're like, damn, this fucking bitch woke up. Or this dude woke up looking perfect again. I can't stand this shit. That's why they don't like you. It's not because they have a reason not to like you. And they're broke. They're losing businesses and everything. These friends of yours come from impoverished bloodlines, we'll say. You can't hang with the help like this. Yeah, because then this happens all the time. That's what, I mean, please be careful if you know you're special. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, male possibly, or a Scorpio. And stop hanging with, yeah, it is personal. They're saying this shit has to be personal. But there's someone here who's so cocky. They know their friends don't like them. And they have the option to, they don't take anything personal. I think this is this is a male, or you're a female that attracts wealth like it's nothing. There's someone here who, your friends, you know how you have those friends that will actually give you backhanded compliments, or they'll say something cocky about what you're wearing, and you just like, oh, those are tight today. Yeah, I realize I have a really good figure. You do. That's how somebody is. Nothing bothers you. And this bothers the shit out of them. I'm guessing that you're not illegally on unemployment. They could have said this about you. There's somebody here that you found out the truth, or you got truth from. This feels like an investigator or a lawyer or something. Yep. What was it about? Yeah, there's some kind of message that you received about an earth sign or a wife or something. This is whatever this was, if you were in a relationship, is this a divorce or something like that? There was not equal give and take here. It's, I don't know what the fuck this is. Lopsided. This Queen of Cups. There's a loving woman here. There's an earth sign and a water sign. What do I do? That's what this is. There's a cap, right? There's a, ooh, is it black and white? One is a loyal friend, right? Or this is what you're looking for. Which one? That's what we'll go from here. I'm going to clear all this. Whatever it is, it feels like a prank. We have one on this side, one on that side. I'm teetering. I need someone that's loyal, okay? I need someone that knows about manifesting, because I'm learning about this, or I already knew about this. Swing. I prefer that you don't swing. These are requirements now. I prefer that you don't swing. I don't want to do that. Maybe I did with this other one. What else? I need you to be focused. I need you to be able to cut out, oh yeah, not happiness. Focused on success, happiness, laughing. I'm not sure I want kids. This is cutting out a child too. I don't want any more children. Or if you don't have any, you don't want any at all in your entire life. I don't want you killing my vibe. When I get up in the morning, I don't care what happens to you the night before. I don't want you waking up and the first thing that happens is you start nitpicking at me. That's not going to work. I don't want you to kill me. I don't want to have to sleep with one eye open. Please don't put shit in my goddamn food and drink. This is sad that I don't want you to kill any of my friends or my exes or anything like that. Actually, I think that somebody here is like, I want you to be able to, I want you to kill for me. I would die for you. I want somebody who would die for me and put their life on the line. Exploration, I want to travel. I want to see different shit. I don't want to sit home all the time and just have the same day repeated like Groundhog Day. I don't want that shit. It's not fun for me anymore. I'm gonna die soon. There's a man who was diagnosed with something and he doesn't have long to live. And he now wants to go travel, or this is going to be for multiple people, but there's someone in particular that got diagnosed, or multiple. What am I going to do? Am I going to sit on this Barca lounger or sit on this chair or sit in my basement and I was told I only have 6 months to a year to live, or it could be a little longer than that? Or am I going to go out and experience shit? Now, there's a Rico. All right, Rico. Hi, Rico. And, all right, so we're off to a good start. Yeah, I want to be able to say that when I feel like my last day is near, that I actually did some shit or met some people or experienced some things. I don't feel like this person may want a serious relationship. It feels more like friends with benefits, and we'll see where we go from there. A thirst. They have a thirst to just up and leave. I'm done with fighting and arguing. I can't do this shit anymore. I'm tired of waking up with headaches or just wondering, what am I coming home to today? How are you coming home? How is your day going to affect the rest of my motherfucking day? Because it seems like I should have separated the two women. Let's do that. Tell me about the one that he's currently with. Or the one side, damsel in distress. Hey. Yo, this cat looks at his phone and he just wants to throw up, right? Hey, here we go. Hey. My phone fell in. My phone fell in the toilet. Again? Put in rice. Well, we're out of rice. It feels like that. You live right up the street from a store. You could walk about a half a block. It's something like that. Who's on the other? Who tell me? This is the same situation on the other side. No phone call whatsoever. I didn't even hear from this broad at all. I walk in the door. Hey, what's up? Still don't say a word. You see, don't even see the shit out. It's all nice and cleaned up and everything because she handled this shit. There may be some rice or so left on the counter and whatever, but it's not so you ask for it. Hey, what happened today? Nothing. Oh, hey, I sent you this. Oh, that's why my phone fell in the toilet today and I had it in rice. Difference between the two women. What else? Tell me another difference. Mediator. One negotiates with an ulterior motive. The other one sees both sides. Scenario. Let's think of a scenario. We're gonna go with the broad as opposed to the woman. So we'll get the broad first. Oh, I got into an argument with my boy today at work. What was it about? Well, I mean, what can we say? What kind of job would it be? I don't know. It could be a business, a construction or something. And it could be partners out of that. I got in an argument with so-and-so. You know, he went on an estimate and he didn't run it by me before he priced it out. Now, you know, all right, well, I'll do this. Well, I mean, maybe she knows the guy on the other side is probably one of those guys where he buys tickets to go to games and stuff like that. He's one of those guys, and she benefits off of that. She knows this guy's not going anywhere, or she thinks so. She'll take the side of the other guy. Who's better for me? The other one will sit there and say, well, I mean, you know, there's times where he said he couldn't get in touch with you. So maybe it was one of those times and you just didn't find that out yet. Mediator, I want to see both sides of this shit. I also see, though, that wasn't right. So maybe just go talk to him about it and just make sure your delivery is solid. Let's find another situation. Fool. Laughing at yourself or just laughing at other people. This is big now. This is big. You don't feel like it's big until it just hits you. And next thing you know, you're like, this fucking bitch laughed and she jokes and mocks everybody else. You have another woman on the other side that when she makes a mistake, she mocks herself. You don't know how important that is until you either have it and you don't have it. Let's find a scenario. It could be something at just saying something the wrong way. The one girl gets angry. He'll sit there and laugh. And then she'll throw something. Probably the phone that lands in the fucking toilet again or somewhere else. The other one on the other side laughs at herself and laughs with him. Big difference there. Let's find another scenario. Let's Prince. Romantic charm and potential for power. Using power for self-aggrandizement. It feels like a tug and pull of needing to feel like you have all the control in the relationship. There's one that refuses to let this man feel like he's the boss in the relationship. There's another one who she loves that shit. That shit turns her on. I want you to tell me what to do. I want you to tell me in a certain kind of way, however you would want to be told, but I want you to have that kind of control. I will submit to you in certain ways. The other one will not. Let's just flip them over. Let me get my glasses. What's this one now? Orphan. Independence based on learning to go it alone. Conquering fear, surviving. We're going to do it in reverse. Shadow attribute. Feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation. Seeking inappropriate surrogate families. The broad, she loves everybody from the rip. I love you. This is my best friend. You're my best friend. Oh my God, I want you to meet somebody. And then they wind up moving in your house and shit like that. Or even worse is they wind up spending more time with that person than they spend with you. They can't survive on their own. They are very codependent on having someone take care of them. They don't know how to problem solve. There's no critical thinking there. There's no cognitive skills or anything like that. The other one, shit, it's natural for the other one to just be able to problem solve or fix things, and they would rather figure things out by themselves as opposed to having someone, not someone help, because you have to, that you become arrogant at that point if you only want to do it with yourself. You have to have the ability to accept help, and then if you want to deny it, explain politely why. Make it seem like it's personal, or you just want to see if you can handle it yourself. Entitlement, dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. The Broad, misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability and entitlement. You have to tell me where you're at. I can't tell you where I am. Or what would this be? I'm vulnerable. I can't stand broads like this. I mean, I don't really relate to this. I don't talk about vulnerability a lot. I guess feeling like you're left alone. Is that what that is? I never actually... Yeah, but I never actually did it. Synonym. Show off. In danger. Unsafe. Okay. The one, if someone broke into your home and you weren't there, that motherfucker's going down. The other one is going to actually call you and say, someone broke in the house. Can you come by and handle this shit? Let's flip out another one. Friendships with animals, communication with nature, spirits, connected to the earth, which means tapped in, which means telepathic. Being able to tell when your body tells you somebody that you're around's no good, warning you about things. The other one, it's like, oh, I didn't know. I mean, he just got out of doing 30 years. I figured he'd be a good roommate. Meanwhile, oh, you come back from work and all your shit's gone. That's clear D's. Mentor. I like kids. I don't necessarily want them. Maybe I do, but I want to be a good influence on them. I want to be someone that people in the community actually look up to. The other one doesn't speak to anybody in the community. They try saying hello to this one, and she's actually rude, which ruins your reputation, especially if she moves in your home and you have a good rapport with your neighbors. Messiah, serving humanity with humility. I make fun of myself. I do. I'll make you laugh at my shit. I will. Another one, exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. Playing God and actually being a God. Big difference. Hermit. I like to stay to myself because I don't want anybody to jeopardize what we have. I only let certain people around us. I understand. I see the world for what it really is. The Broad. I hide because I fuck people over and I can't face them. I'm not telling you who I'm fucking over because that also endangers you. I'm stealing from people. I'm putting shit in people's drinks and I can't face them. People are looking for me. But she's going to act like she's an introvert. She even uses that word, but she doesn't really know what it means. Femme fatale. The Broad. Inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. I love you when I need something. I will love you to death, maybe literally. The other one highlights the erotic energy of the feminine. One wears shit that's way too revealing, and that's okay if you have the figure for it. The other one, it feels real over, too little for how old someone is what it feels like. The other one, more form-fitting tight clothes, respectable clothing. I can take you out in public. We can be out somewhere and I can run into somebody that I have a business deal with or had one that's pretty up there on the ladder, on the chain, and I'm not going to be embarrassed by what you're wearing. Gossip. God, I can't with this one. There are too many females that do this. The one who's the woman walks away from it. She doesn't necessarily say anything. She just makes it known or not known that she has something else she'd rather be doing. She removes herself from the situation because she doesn't like it. The other one starts it. Black magic. Someone's a black witch and the other one's a white witch. Dark witch, whatever you want to call it. This other one, let's flip cards on this one. Tell me about the Don't eat the mushrooms. Someone's putting mushrooms in everything. Mushroom omelet, mushroom spaghetti, goddamn mushroom cereal. Motherfucker sprinkle mushrooms on your Fruit Loops and shit. Be careful of the mushrooms. There's poisonous mushrooms someone has. Alright, tell me about the broad. What's up with the broad when it comes to this? Yeah, this is how you wind up. Confused. You can't think clearly. Clouding your intuition. Where are my keys? Why is it taking me 6 hours to get out of the house? Tell me about the other one. Master Manifester. I understand that what I say means shit. I cast spells with my words. I am grateful. I understand law of attraction. I don't want to attract bad things for both of us. You'll appreciate that shit. Prostitute. This one's pretty simplistic. But this is about somebody caring more about money than somebody's life, which goes hand in hand with the black magic. Yeah. The one of them is actually a prostitute on the side. She's doing black magic to confuse you so that she can go do this shit. The other one rolls around in this shit, and she actually could have done this shit or have taken a picture or have had money like this where she's done this before or spoken about this. She speaks about money with respect. She respects money and loves money, but it doesn't rule her life. That's why she has it. Tell me about this one. Very defensive, the other one. And okay, we could use this for both sides. When you ask someone, where are you getting this money? Super, super defensive. The other one protects the money. This is defense and protect. This card is for me both. They protect your assets, which means, motherfucker, you come in my house where I have a safe and you're unannounced, you're getting shot. The other one is more or less, I have to go out for a little bit. Me and my friend that you haven't met are going out. Who is this? Oh, don't worry. They're good. But I never met them. She doesn't care to introduce you. She doesn't care about your opinion on who she's befriending. There's a problem with that. Sabotage. I'm okay with change because I realize if I resist it, I could be sabotaging something for not just myself, but both of us. The other one is the sabotager. Tell me about this. She sabotages relationships with men. Intentional fighting for no reason. Jealousy. Sabotages marriages as well. She can't commit. The other one is very committal. I commit. I don't care if it's a friend or a relationship. When I say that I'm in, I'm in. Avenger. One seeks revenge on people that it's not really revenge, it's more of an attack, but she says it's revenge. It's not revenge if somebody didn't do anything to you and they're innocent. Now you're attacking someone for no reason. The other one, if somebody fucked with her husband or boyfriend, they're getting killed. At the very least, their kneecaps are getting busted out, or their ankles. Priest. If this is somebody that messes with any kind of... Oh, there we go. This goes hand in hand with the black magic. She claims to be a Wicca. White magic. But that's because you're finding things around the house and she's sloppy when it comes to cleaning it up. The reason you always figure shit out is because the universe is trying to separate you from this one. The other one actually does channel. You can tell the difference. Channel for spirit energy. Yeah, this is how she gets her messages to warn you. This would be messages, not just telepathically, but from music and things that, street signs and license plates and everything like that. The other one forces it.
How can experience help?
Divine. Well, this is just the essence. When the broad walks into a room, she immediately searches for who's who's going to make her jealous. It feels like when one walks into a room full of people, she scopes out who is a threat to her, and then she starts trying to gather friends to gossip. The other one, when she walks into a room, if there's people in a bad mood, that shit changes immediately. You feel someone's presence when they walk into a room. God. Compassion.
It's more than self-care.
What is despotism?
Knowing what you want, getting what you need. It's always within reach and unexpectedly good.
Tyranny. Dictatorship. Now that's good. That's actually good. It's leadership. Tyranny is not that bad. But the one uses it to control the man and everyone in your life. I want to say who comes into your life, whether you speak to your family or not. The other one, it's more of a protector, leader. You grow with that one. Destroyer. The broad destroys your life and hers and everything that you cared for and worked for. The other one destroys the motherfuckers who try to destroy you. That one was really easy. Child and wounded. Forgiveness. One's forgiving, but the other one, when they forgive, they won't say that they forgive until they sit down and have a conversation and everything is squashed. The other one just forgives easy. It's not really forgiveness, and how you know is because she'll say she forgives you and then she brings it the fuck up 2 weeks later when she's angry. Liar. That one's simple. The other one's honest to a fault. One's honest and the other one gets caught in lies all the time. She's trying to become a good liar. There's no such thing as a good liar. I don't believe that there is. You're either a fucking liar or you're honest. Slave. One person understands when they have to let go. Maybe this isn't for us. Maybe this is going wrong constantly because it's not the right home, or it's not the right car, or this isn't the right person to go into business with. The other one feels like she likes to have control when you feel, because there's a man that is starting to learn this, and he feels that, and he may say, maybe this isn't the right thing, and she gets angry. She doesn't even care or ask why you feel that way. She doesn't say, well, tell me why. It's just, I want to have this control. I want to make this decision. Lover. Passion, devotion for someone, appreciation. Letting him know that you appreciate him consistently. Not letting him know when you feel like he's pulling back and you feel like you got to get back in there. But letting him know consistently every time. Not every time either, because it comes off phony. You'll know and you'll feel when you need to tell this man, do you know that I appreciate you for doing this? Or just I appreciate everything that you do for me and the kids, or just me. This one is clingy. This one is you wake up in the middle of the night and her legs are wrapped around you and you can't breathe. It's overdone. It's overkill. I know when to give you your space. I love you, but get the fuck out for a little while. What is this? Dilettante. One can do anything. She's crafty. Oh, she's definitely the Jackie of all trades. And the other one, she doesn't even try. She'll knock somebody else that does, though. One can paint, they can cook, they can build, they can sew, they can do all kinds of shit. And the other one just kind of sits there and just wastes away. Visionary. Predictor. A prophet. This one's different though. You will, okay, this is giving advice or predicting things. This is free. This is, I want to give you advice. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to warn you. Somebody told me this, that, or the other. You let them know because you give a shit about people, right? The other one, I'll tell you this, but what's in it for me? Judge. This is my favorite, one of my favorites. One person is very fair in the way that they judge people. I judge myself too. Therefore, I judge others. The other one, you don't ever hear her judge herself. You don't ever hear someone take accountability or say that they made a goddamn mistake. And if they do, it's because the man already said something about it. It's almost like I facilitated this shit and now you're just finishing it. A Samaritan. Help people you would prefer to ignore. Now, one does it, they help people who help themselves. The other one helps people who consistently just go downhill. which makes you lose in the process? Why do you keep lending your sister money? Why do you keep lending your father money? They keep doing that. They're still a gambling addict or they're still a drug addict. Next thing you know, you're asked out on the street and your dad and your sister are living in an apartment. I'm devoted to shit. When I say that, this is again with just self-devotion, but somebody has a negative idea of what, well, it feels like somebody is negative everywhere that they go. There's another person that finds the good in everything. They try to find the good, even in the good and the bad if you can. You can learn from the bad scenario. Let's just say that you have some buddies that get out of prison and they come over. You have the one female there that's eyeballing them up and down. They're covered in tats and shit. But these are some of the coolest guys on the planet, and you need guys like this. The one sees this shit. Damn, these are actually going to be good allies, man. I'm listening to your story. The one asks them about their story. The other one just sits there and judges. That's huge, I feel like, for someone. Storyteller. One tells the truth and one doesn't. One of them actually sits there and adds to stories that they don't even know enough about to make themselves look better. The other one talks about stories of their life that help people learn and just help people with shit that they're going through. Virgin. One person they're afraid of getting close. They're very cold and standoffish, and if they drink or do drugs, that's the only time that you get affection from that person. The other one is always like that. Even when they're in a bad mood, they still make other people feel good. Rescuer. I have no problem helping someone. This is what I said about the other card, but I think I was off about it. I have no problem helping somebody who wants to help themselves. The other one, I think the other one always needs to be rescued from something. And it feels agitating and annoying. Am I just put into your life to keep helping you or saving you from situations? I'm not supposed to save you from yourself. The other one will allow the husband or the boyfriend to save them from something, but it probably has to be something big because you don't want to put too much on this man, and you don't expect anything in return either. Please don't remind me that you did something for me too. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. Don't do something for me if you're going to throw it in my goddamn face. I'd rather you just not do it. Mother. First off, I want to say, you get one of those females that's best friends with her mom, that shit ain't gonna work. You ever see that show Smothered? That shit ain't gonna work. If you got a broad that's sitting in a bathtub with their goddamn mother, and I know the two of you are listening to me right now, and I like you too, but that shit just freaked me the hell out. Next thing you know, what are you doing? You're putting in each other's tampons? You can't have females that are that close to their mother. Because the mother, especially if you're a good-looking cat, that mother, and she's divorced, nah, that's not going to work. Either they're working together with something to take your shit or kill you, which is the times we're living in now, or the mom is eventually going to get jealous, and she's going to compete. The daughter usually doesn't see this, and it's because she's codependent on the mom for something. Either a place to live, or she helps her take care of her kids or something. The other one is nurturing. It's a natural thing. It's a mother type energy. She's a good mom. The other one doesn't want to be around her kids. One teaches her children right and acknowledges the fact that she's never going to be a perfect mom. The other one strives too hard to be like that, and it keeps her from actually being the mom she's supposed to be. Family. This is iffy because depending on what kind of family you both come from, I would say family is important, but when your family is too much in your business, she will, if you have a female that talks about your family, but then becomes real close with them behind your back, dump her. All right. And then the other one will be honest about how she feels about your family, but she'll be respectful in the way that she says it. She'll be respectful to your family until your family is disrespectful to her. Hedonist, creative energy to embrace the good things in life. Confidence, you see the beauty in yourself and other things. I mean, look, I seen a fucking slug on the ground, says you. This is the high vibing one. And I realize, right, somebody else would go, ew, and it's like, well, I could have came back as a goddamn slug. That's the shit I see in it. I'm grateful that I'm a fucking human and I'm not a fly or a gnat. Someone else will sit there and knock the slug. You don't know what that motherfucker is going through. You know how long it takes for that cat to get across the sidewalk? That motherfucker's probably been there for 6 days and didn't even make it halfway through the crack on the sidewalk. Maybe he's chill. Maybe he's got a chill life and he doesn't have anything to do. You know, it's the differences in how someone views the world and people, pursues pleasure to the detriment of health, indulges at the expense of others. I have a habit and you're going to pay for it. Bully. One bullies because they've either been a bully in school or they were bullied. The other one bullies the bullies. That's about as simple as that gets. I can't even imagine how men could be around females that bully. Especially if it's kids. I've seen females bully kids. Angel. One actually is an angel, and people have said this about the woman. They say this, oh, you're an angel. I can't believe this is someone that will pull over on the side of the road and help a stranger. Now, I don't know how safe that is in the times we're in, unless you carry a piece with you. And the other one, they act like an angel. They're the ones that start problems. They're the throw the rock and hide your hand type of broad. Yeah, you eventually always find that out. If you find that out the first time, run. Goddess. Sensuality, wisdom. I learned something from this woman. Okay, she loves herself. Look at her. Look at how she is in this thing, right? I'm in love with myself. It's a big deal to be around a woman like this. Everything grows around you because of how she feels about herself, and she keeps her pits solid. She shaves her pits. The other one is exploitation. She actually knocks women. This is the type of woman that would take pictures of a woman passed out and then blackmail her with them. Trickster. Manipulator. One manipulates things to go in their favor, but it's for growth. There's a big difference with that. You know, it could be a persona. You could act like you're something you're not to gain something, but you're not hurting anybody. The other person, what is duplicity? I mean, I know it's, hold on, duplicity. Deceitfulness. There you go. One's a lying sack of shit. This could be editing. Editing things to go in their favor. Pictures or even documents or something like that. Romance, chivalry. Oh my God, there's a woman that opens the door for a man. Can you stand it? You still cook for this man. Even if you're not cooking for yourself, you'll cook for him even if you're not hungry. The other one is, let's say a situation comes about where you have a bunch of people over. Oh my God, she's not, don't tell me. There's somebody that's like this. She'll flirt with the guys that come over and not with you. I don't want to say flirt, but she'll give them more attention. It could even be brothers or cousins and stuff. No, that doesn't work. Shapeshifter. Shapeshifting is good. You have to be certain different types of people when you meet different people to gain things. This is just like the other one. This one though, her facial features change. I mean, this is multiple personalities. The one, we all have multiple personalities. I believe that we do. You have to learn how to use them. You could use them to your advantage. The one doesn't know how to balance that shit. I have one that's a psychopath, right? I have one that's real sweet. I know when to pull them out. I know when to tell the one not to even come out to play today. It's just not going to work. This one, they're up and down, up and down. Someone's got multiple personality disorder on 1,000. Energy vampire. One warns you about them. Yo, don't you notice that every time you're around this person, you come back angry? Don't even shake hands with them. Don't share nothing with them. Don't share time with them and even be their friend, because every time you come back, you're pissed off or agitated. The other one is that person. I come home from work and I'm happy, and next thing you know, I'm sitting here with you, and the first thing that you tell me is, how was your day? How was your day? Oh, you know, I got a stomach ache and I got cramps and, yeah, oh God, kill me. Alchemist. One person does black magic, may even put shit in your drink like that. The other person, The other one, they make something from nothing. That's an alchemist. I can make something from nothing. You give me nothing and I will make something from it. The other one takes your something and turns it into nothing. Gambler. This could be literal, where somebody has a gambling addiction, or they play those cherry machines and dive bars or something. They're showing me somebody that sits on a fucking cherry machine, or they used to do this. But this is also the slots thing. Oh boy. Willingness to follow intuition whenever others doubt you. I go with the flow. My shit is saying this. When I get a stomach ache and I'm around you, I don't want to be around you anymore. When I'm walking into a building and I'm supposed to meet somebody and I get that weird feeling in my stomach, like I'm going to throw up, I'm going to about face and leave and change plans. The other one's just like, I could be throwing up on the way in there, bitch, and I want what we're supposed to get. They don't pay attention to this shit. Jealous of divine feminine. That's a given. Writing checks their ass can't cash. How are we deeper in debt? You said you're not buying anything. This one gets credit cards behind your back. Doesn't let you know. Opens bank accounts without you if it's a wife. The other one won't buy shit if they can't afford it. Networker. They use the social media for personal gain, but in a positive way. Huh? I don't know. What's the scenario for this? I guess for me, personally, it would be this channel helps me vent. And it makes money. The other person's on social media all goddamn day long. They believe everything that they see. They're on their phone. You could be sitting there. Let's have a conversation. Hold on. Constantly concerned about what everybody else's relationship is like and what everybody else is doing on social media. The other one can't stand being on it. You're not going to find too many females. You're not going to find too many people, period, that don't like being on social media all day. Thief! The one steals from you. The other one steals your shit back. Other people steal from you. That was easy. Queen. This is one of my favorites. A real queen, this is what this says, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. She stands up for people. Becomes arrogant when authority is challenged, controlling and demanding. The one lets you live your life, doesn't have you on a leash. The other one wants to know where you're at, what you're doing, how come you're not eating this, what? Oh, God. A guide. This is wisdom, though, for me. But this is places financial gain over spiritual insight. I don't care if we lose everything. I put all the kids' college money on the Lakers. Yeah. So why? I don't know. Some guy told me. Very impulsive when it comes to money. Represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. It's just the way somebody moves through life. You know, they show me those lava lamps. That's how one moves through life. The other one is constantly at a standstill and moving and standstill and moving. There's no flow there at all. Midas and Miser. One likes to give. They do. We're at an hour already. One likes to give. They don't care about getting anything back. The other one will literally pass by somebody that's hungry with a wad full of money in their goddamn pocket and not only not give, but they may actually look at them like they're less than. One is unforgettable. When people meet her, they don't ever forget her. The other one, you try to forget this one. Preserving knowledge and information. You don't tell people everything. Yeah, this is important, huh? I remember someone told me, well, he said people only tell you enough about themselves that they want you to know. They're that person. I'm not going to tell you everything. That would make me stupid. The other one just rattles shit off. You're down there telling your bank account and routing numbers. Jaw flapper. Healer. One takes advantage of people when they're in need. Let's say that there's somebody who needs a place to stay and they have benefits and this chick is an addict. I'm going to make it seem like I'm doing you a favor and say that you can stay with us, but I'm going to steal your friggin' card and anything that comes with your benefits. I'm going to take it from you, or I'm going to make you feel bad about being here and make you buy everything. The other one would rather actually help someone. What can I do for you? Even if it's talking to someone about a personal experience they had that they feel like that person is going through, they would rather help someone and know when someone walks away from the woman, they feel better about themselves. The other one, they feel depleted, like, well, did I just get taken, or I got nothing out of this at all. Warrior. This is bloodline shit here. You can tell what kind of bloodline somebody comes from. Are you going to stand up and fight? This is somebody where you make your husband stronger. You don't expect him to deal with everything. If your husband's going through something, you are expected to stand up and be strong if he can't. The other one just sits there and waits for him to do it constantly. I can't stand women like this. Victim. I gotta pause and take a couple of Oh, I never unpaused it. Shit. What? Okay. I just literally didn't unpause the goddamn video for about 25 minutes. But you get the gist of this. The last one here is Don Juan. This is a Donna Wana. They can't commit. They jump from relationship to relationship. And they get into relationships for ulterior motive. They don't get in a relationship because they actually want to have a connection with somebody. It's usually if they're struggling to find a place to live, or they're getting a divorce and they want to make their husband jealous. This is somebody that when you meet them, they are the perfect woman. They may even study you and watch you and then become what it is that you think that they want. Next thing you know, 6 weeks later, you have no idea who's laying next to you. Well, that's what I got today. This is the difference between the broad and the woman. Somebody's got a decision to make, or some people do. We're not going nowhere. Love you.